Okay, so in our last lesson, we looked at what was called one-point perspective. So we have a single point that all these lines are sort of vanishing into. And two-point perspective was coming up next. We're going to have multiple points, and these are going to be vanishing into multiple points. So same kind of idea in terms of worm's eye view, standing view, and bird eye view. The main difference is that we're going to have those two vanishing points. Okay. So we're going to draw another horizon line. You can use a ruler if you have a ruler. Talked about before, if you don't have a ruler, any kind of straight object like a piece of mail or a notebook, anything will sort of work. And for a lot of this, I don't even use a ruler. I try to estimate a nice straight sort of horizon line. Once again, the horizon line is like where the sky meets the earth. Okay. So last time we had an X in the middle here, but instead we're going to have an X on these 2 points over here and over here. So we have our two vanishing points here and here. All right. So we're going to do our standing view first. Okay. So that's just a single line coming down. The height of the line is going to determine how tall this box is. Okay. And this is probably the easiest one. So we're going to have a line coming up from here. A line coming down through here. And remember, guys, you want to make sure you're drawing these lines light, because they do get erased. I'm drawing a little darker so you guys can see. A line from the bottom to over here. Okay. And a line from here to here. Okay. So how long you want that box to be, you cut off the sides. So let's say my box is only this wide and my box is this long. Okay. So what you can do, you can come in and erase the stuff you no longer need. So as you can see, I still have my horizon line in the back, and we can also shade in one side of this. So kind of add just a little bit of extra three-dimensional sort of qualities to it. Okay. All right, so that's our standing view. Our next is what's called worm's eye view. As you recall from our one-point perspective, you can see the bottom, the side, and the front. Okay, from worm's eye. So let's start up in the upper right-hand corner. Same thing as last time. We're going to draw a straight line coming down like so. And these are going to attach here, okay, from this line coming up, here to the top, down through here. And from here to here. And from here to here. Okay, so next thing we need to establish, how big is this box? It doesn't really matter for our purposes right now. We're not drawing anything in particular, just something very, very generic in general. So I'm going to cut my box off here and here, okay? We make sure these lines are always going to be parallel. So think of our center line. They should always be parallel to the center line. Mine was off a little bit. That's why I'm changing it, okay? Now this is where it gets a little weird. Now it kind of crisscrosses, so this point right here is going to come back to this vanishing point. So we can draw a light line to that point, okay? And then a line from here to this vanishing point here, okay? So I'm going to outline the box so you can see it better. You probably already see it forming here. We have our front. So here's our box. We can add some shadow to the bottom of the box here. Sort of add just a little extra with sort of three-dimensional qualities. And we can erase all the vanishing lines now. enough. So we have standing view, we have worm's eye view. Next is going to be bird's view. So like our 1 point perspective here, if a bird was flying overhead, they could see the top, they could see the side, and possibly the front, okay? So we're going to start this one exactly the same as we started the others, with a single line that's vertical, parallel to the side of the paper here. Okay, so let's say it's on the right hand side. So let's draw a straight line. We have that here. And this line is going to go up to here, this vanishing point, the top. The bottom is going to go to that same vanishing point. And same thing from this top and bottom are both going to go to this vanishing point over here, okay? So for me, it's just easier to tilt the paper. You guys can do it however you like. But I like the angle of the paper, so it's easiest for me to sort of do what I need to do, okay? So we have these 2 points. We can go ahead and establish the sides. So this is where it gets tricky. A lot of kids want to put their lines out like this for some reason. But if you use your pencil and line the pencil up next to that vertical line and sort of just shift it over without moving, angling it either way, okay, you get your straight vertical line, which is going to be right here, okay? Same, I can do the same thing for this side. Pull the pencil down and just move it over to the left. That's my straight vertical line. If for some reason the lines always kind of come out like this, and if yours is doing that, it's wrong, okay? If for some reason students have a really hard time recognizing that, so maybe using your pencil the way I showed you how to do would benefit you a lot, okay? So we have that same sort of crisscross where this line is coming onto this vanishing point, this one's coming onto this vanishing point. So once again, drawing a light line coming up here, okay? Once again, drawing a light line coming from here to here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and outline the box so it's a little easier to see. Off a little bit right there. Okay, and you can go ahead and shade one side in. Let's just shade in this back side. Okay, so that is your bird's eye view. Let's do some erasing. Okay, so now we have it. We have our worm's eye view, our standing view, and our bird's eye view. This is going to use directly to our upcoming treehouse project. I'll explain more about that in class, but this is the kind of the purpose and the reason why we're doing this activity, okay? All right, thank you.